Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about Alesh Onilegbale. Well, I know it's not familiar with a lot of people who are not really into the Nollywood industry, but Onilegbale Alesh has been in the Nollywood industry for over 3 decades. He started his acting career since and immediately he left secondary school and he joined the Onufaka course. Alesh decided to celebrate his birthday, his 51st birthday, in a grand and big way, where so many stars in the Nollywood industry, the likes of Kemi Etsi, Aigbe, Fathia, Balogun, Wunmi Toriola, to mention but a few, attended this birthday party in a grand style. You may wonder why Alesh Onilegbale has decided not to grace our screen so much these days. He has been behind scenes producing several movies and at the same time into politics. Fast forward to today, birthdays are for celebrations because it is a special or an important event that usually happens once in a year, and this is the time when friends, fans, family, colleagues show love, bring gifts and celebrate or compose nice episode for us on our various special social media handles. And Alesh didn't take exception to this as he celebrated his 51st birthday. The talented Nollywood actor, who is a member of Onufaka course, as I mentioned earlier, celebrated his party today, and his colleagues in the movie industry stormed the event in styles and flooded their Instagram page with different beautiful pictures of themselves, most especially the female actors. Celebrities who attended the parties are, as I mentioned earlier, Aigbe, Sonny Ali, Wunmi, Adedoyin, Kukoyi, Toyosi Adesanya, Folorunsho Ademola, Akionlaya, Abilari, and so many others who graced the beautiful event. It was a big one and an elaborate one as well. Of course, as we all know that when Yoruba people decide to do their own ambe, they always go extra. The women were seen adorned in black velvet materials. Each and every one of them decided to sew whatever beautiful they know fits them, and the men were seen in t-shirts branded with the name of Alesh Onilegbale on it and written golden on it. Each and every one of them were wearing a face cap as well, looking like youngins, both old and young actors in the Nollywood industry. You may wonder why he's celebrating his 51st birthday in a grand way and not the 50th. Well, he decided to celebrate it, but then pandemic couldn't allow it hold last year as he planned to celebrate it big, but the state of the world couldn't make it happen, and yet he's still observing his golden jubilee age party, which he decided to celebrate grandly this year. Alesh Onilegbale, speaking on his career, he said he has been in the industry for 3 decades under the dynamic Onufaka course led by Alhaji Yinka Quadri, Taiwo Azan, Abilare, and Chief Abiodun Jamiu Kakawa. He has produced lots of movies, and if he's not mistaken, over dozens of them, among which are Boshelo Loshebo, Omokon, Erewa Minitemi, The Only Epic Oba Adegboro, to mention but a few. And he has featured in so many other movies, as we all know that is a good role interpreter. Alesh joined the Onufaka course, which was led by Ogogo Abilare, as they were all living in Ebute Metta from the onset. So when Onufaka course was formed, it wasn't wanting, and to the grace of God, he was accommodated by all the above Gazi mentioned earlier. So being a member of the caucus actually placed him on a much advantage situation, which helped him a lot. Alesh Onilegbale is from the royal lineage of original Lagos. He hails from Isaleko, a descendant of Adoshokun royal family. That's the first monarchy family of Lagos Island, Isaleko. His own branch is Ogboni Iduntafa, also known as Onilegbale of Lagos. So he's a crown prince of Lagos. He was born at Lagos mainland, Ebute Metta precisely. He grew up in the same Ebute Metta and lived a greater part of his life in that area. He schooled, elementary, got married, started his career and succeeded at the same time in that same Ebute Metta. Alesh is no doubt a simple and a gentle man. In some of the roles he has played over the years, even when he's angry or in a violent movie, he's always as calm, as gentle as he can be, but still interprets the role in the best way that he can. Speaking of his education. He gave reasons as to why he couldn't finish his university. We all know that in this life, not everyone will be fortunate to go to school, not because some people's parents can't afford it or because their folks don't know the value of education, but then wherever you find yourself, you can educate yourself in that line, irrespective of whatever it is that you are trying to get the knowledge from. It doesn't have to be in the four walls of a classroom. Alesh decided not to further his education, the tertiary level. He stopped at the secondary level and decided to venture into several other businesses and things that will fetch him money as to help himself, his siblings, and his aging parents as well. It wasn't because they were not well to do or anything, but it was a choice that he made personally himself not to go further, as his younger siblings went further and ahead of him. While he has graced our screen for many years, some people still feel that this actor is underrated, and in his own opinion, he said, and I quote, "Well, I won't accept the notion that I am underrated, because in life we have to live with the reality of our circumstances, and by that it means we can hardly be blessed equally, as God himself doesn't do things in equal measures to all human beings. I might not be at the top of the profession, or as some people expect, but I am confident in the fact that I'm well accepted within and beyond the industry. Also, I have never performed below pars in any role or venture I have had to undertake in the industry since I have been involved. There is a reason why I am not frequently featured as before. That is simply because of my decision and disposition to get involved in politics. Knowing how intense that can be all the time and period I was running for election posts, I was hardly ever available for movies, but do take pains at least once in a year to produce a movie of my own. Such efforts were mainly to keep me grounded and aware of the things that were happening in the industry. So going by this, how do I agree that I am underrated when it's not that I have had opportunities to grow higher and I have not explored them? By far and large, I am still not where I want to be. I was actually somewhat distracted by politics, but I'm happy and I thank God that I am still relevant in the industry till date. End quote. This was Alesh explaining and letting us know that he is not underrated, but the fact that he's into politics right now is what has taken him off the camera, and irrespective and irregardless of that, he's still producing and still very much relevant in the Nollywood industry. He considered the leaders of the Odufakakos as his role model and his inspiration, and as such, they helped him majorly in boosting his career, and he's forever grateful and indebted to them. Well, fast forward to the recent events in Alesh Onilegbale's life. Was his 51st birthday that he decided to celebrate in a grand and big way, which was also attended by so many top-notch in the Nollywood industry. We say a very big happy birthday to Alesh Onilegbale. Long life and prosperity. Okay guys, do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.